Now to the Donetsk region in the Donbas, where the Russian offensive to the north remains constant, liberating new towns day by day in the midst of intense fighting. A few days ago, Russian soldiers and people's militia seized the town of Novyougansk. Our special envoy there, Alejandro Kirk, has more.
It's only about 40 miles northwest of Donetsk, but getting here is not easy. The fighting is still very close.
We are now crossing the minefield.
At the moment, we are crossing the minefield and we are in danger of an active artillery attack. Because Ukrainian soldiers may be watching us right now.
In these newly liberated territories, there are no services and everything is lacking.
At first we stayed at home, but then we came to this bomb shelter because we have a small basement. In the building was blowing up the whole settlement. That I remembered every day of my life, and I didn't come out of that basement. At first they brought some humanitarian aid, but only at the beginning. And then there was more help, and people ask why didn't we leave? We say because we wanted to live at home. Yes, that's why we didn't leave. Home is home.
Here you can only walk on designated roads. The courtyards of buildings and even children's playgrounds were mined by the retreating Ukrainians. There are also unexploded bombs. The cluster bombs contain these deadly nails.
And we are here. This is our land. Here it was bad for us for 8 years when they mistreated people. The only question they always had was, why don't you go away, go away, go away? Many people wanted to throw us out. In Ukraine, we have nobody. Nobody needs us there. So somehow with Ukraine, we didn't see our future. So we decided, we risked our lives. We decided to wait for liberation, and now I think our wish, as they say, will come true in the near future.
This is the center of communal services converted by the Ukrainians into barracks with their respective fascist ornaments.
The fighting ended here literally about 4 or 5 days ago. We have been in the mountains for a week. I mean, the Ukrainians have finally been driven out of this village. They were brutal here. They didn't want to surrender this area in any way, but they still had to retreat. They had to retreat, and now they keep retreating further. We haven't completely driven them out yet, but we have already come close to that. There are 4 or 5 or 6 divisions. There are still even mortars there. Yes, it is difficult to get there, so we'll take it all in stride. The hardest thing will be, I think, Artemis, because they are pretty dug in there.
Alejandro Kirk, teleSUR, Novyougansk.